What was it like the first time you said it? Did you say it with confidence, standing tall and proud? Did you grin and laugh, feeling empowered as you said it out loud? Or did you softly whisper and glance around? Or did you bury your head in shame because you just gave somebody a new name? Nigger. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Some of you are probably thinking, well, it's okay she said it because she's black, because you're always hearing niggers say nigger, a word that has now come back, yelling nigger this and nigger that, and we can't forget the classic line,
my nigga.
but you need to remember you're brothers from another mother, but that's no way to greet one another. At what point did it become okay and blacks no longer say, what did you just say? You see, once upon a time that word wasn't just a racial slur. That was one of the last words our ancestors heard. They were captured, enslaved in a nightmare that reoccurred, forced on boats where their voices could no longer be heard, stripped of their dignity, poked and prodded, and you say you're reclaiming the word. You see, if that was still happening now, you wouldn't be so quick to say nigger out loud. Just because you didn't experience it physically doesn't mean it should be allowed. I heard someone say, we've earned the right to use the word. But what privilege have you gained from demoralising yourself? That just seems absurd. But I'm not just talking to the black community, because I know we see this as an equal opportunity. Just because you have nigger friends doesn't automatically make it a unity. And only now are you remembering what occurred when your grandparents was once ejected and had to affirm. But I think a lot of this is to blame on the media, because they fail to remember the criteria. Stereotyping someone just because they're black doesn't make you superior. If you ask me, that just causes an endless trigger. Then we go back to being a field nigger. Rappers, you're to blame for this too. So let me just give you a preview. You've changed the spelling from ER to A and somehow that's made a breakthrough. But what example is that setting for the younger generation? Because they're not just words that fall from our lips but a hurtful term that should not be relived. Let me help you put it into perspective. Imagine your eyes are permanently shut. Would you still call somebody a nigger if you could? Now, don't get it twisted because I know there's some who don't agree. Because I get that you may understand, or at least to a certain degree. Or maybe it's me. Maybe I should be happy with all one race and living free. But as you've listened, you'll know that I strongly disagree. It's not that I'm not looking for a positive way forward, but your choice of words just kind of make a situation awkward. I just think the way in which we use the N-word should be altered so we can make a positive step forward. So whether you continue to say the N-word or now you see it as a burden, if I've made an impact on even one person, or maybe I've made you look deeper into the surface, then making this poet slam was worth it despite knowing it may spark up a furnace. But this is just one perspective, my perspective. So just remember, I am not your